This is the most bizarre trick I've ever seen against type 2 diabetes. For many people, diabetes feels like a battle that never ends. The constant need to check numbers, to avoid favorite foods, and to worry about every little spike can be exhausting. That's why when I first discovered that 2 simple natural ingredients could support the pancreas and bring sugar levels into balance, I knew I had to share it. Imagine being able to feel lighter, with more energy, and not living in fear of the next blood sugar test. It may sound unbelievable, but thousands of people are already experiencing the benefits of this simple mix. And today I want to show you exactly how it works so you can try it too. If you've ever faced high sugar spikes, dangerous ups and downs, or the stress of checking your numbers all the time, write "I've been through this" in the comments right now. Your words can inspire someone today. Have you ever wished there was something simple in your kitchen that could help calm down those exhausting sugar spikes? Many seniors with diabetes feel trapped in the same cycle, waking up worried, checking the meter, feeling frustrated when the numbers just don't behave. It feels unfair, doesn't it? You do everything right and still the sugar jumps around. But what if the answer wasn't in another pill, but in a spice you've probably walked by at the supermarket 100 times? That spice is called turmeric. This bright golden powder has been used for generations in kitchens around the world, not just for flavor, but for healing. It's famous for calming inflammation, which is one of the biggest hidden problems for people with type 2 diabetes. Imagine your body as an old rusty engine. Turmeric acts like oil, making everything run smoother and steadier. That's why doctors and scientists are taking it seriously now, not just as a cooking ingredient, but as real support for blood sugar. The beauty of turmeric is that you don't need to be a chef or a health nut to use it. A small pinch added to your everyday meals can start working in the background, helping your body fight inflammation and stay more balanced. You don't have to change your whole diet overnight. You can sprinkle it on eggs in the morning, mix it into warm milk before bed, or even stir it into a cup of tea. Simple steps, big impact. Now I know what you might be thinking. I don't like strong flavors. Won't this taste weird? The truth is, when used in the right amount, turmeric blends in beautifully. You barely notice it, but your body sure does. Seniors who use it regularly say they feel lighter, less stiff, and less weighed down by the sugar roller coaster. Isn't that exactly what we all want? Steady days instead of constant highs and lows? One of the easiest ways to start is adding half a teaspoon of turmeric to soups. Think about a warm chicken soup on a chilly night, the golden color shining in the bowl. It doesn't just make the dish look comforting, it adds that hidden support your body has been craving. You'll be surprised at how natural it feels to include. Another simple idea is blending it with smoothies. Many people think smoothies are off limits because of the sugar in fruit, but you can make them diabetes-friendly. Try a smoothie with plain Greek yogurt, a handful of spinach, some frozen berries, and just a pinch of turmeric. It's refreshing, filling, and gentle on your blood sugar. There's also the classic golden milk. Heat a cup of low-fat milk or unsweetened almond milk. Stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric and add just a touch of cinnamon. This bedtime drink is calming, soothing, and perfect for those nights when worry about sugar keeps you awake. Seniors love it not only for the taste, but for the peace it brings. But the real magic of turmeric isn't just in recipes, it's in what it represents. It's a small daily action that gives you back a sense of control. Diabetes often makes people feel powerless, like the disease runs their life. Adding turmeric is a way of saying, I can do something today that makes a difference. That's empowering. Studies have shown that turmeric may help the pancreas function better. The pancreas is that overworked little organ, responsible for insulin. For seniors, protecting it is like protecting the heart of the whole system. Even if you don't fully understand the science, think of it like giving your body's sugar guard a shield and armor. Of course, we have to be realistic. Turmeric isn't a miracle cure. It won't replace healthy eating, exercise, or your doctor's advice. But isn't it amazing that such a simple spice can be part of the bigger picture? Combined with other smart choices, it can give you that extra push you've been searching for. Think about this. Every time you add a pinch of turmeric, you're making a choice for your future. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Seniors often say they regret waiting too long to take small steps. Don't wait. Start today, even if it's just with 1 cup of golden milk tonight. Many seniors with diabetes also deal with joint pain, swelling in the legs, and stiffness that makes walking harder. Turmeric can help here too. By calming inflammation, it eases those aches that make daily life tougher. Imagine being able to walk the grocery aisle or climb your porch steps without that heavy feeling in your knees. One of my favorite tips is to mix turmeric with scrambled eggs. Just crack 2 eggs, add a splash of milk and stir in a pinch of turmeric before cooking. The eggs turn golden, taste delicious, and give your morning that extra boost. Paired with whole grain toast, you've got a breakfast that supports your sugar and keeps you satisfied longer. Seniors who try turmeric often say it changes their mindset. They go from feeling helpless to feeling proactive. That small golden powder in the kitchen reminds them daily that they're not just surviving diabetes, they're fighting back. Isn't that the mindset we all need? Another powerful way to use turmeric is in roasted vegetables. Toss cauliflower, carrots, or zucchini with a drizzle of olive oil. Sprinkle turmeric, add a little salt and pepper, then roast until tender. It's a dish that feels gourmet, but it's simple, healthy, and blood sugar friendly. If you enjoy tea, turmeric tea is worth trying. Steep a teaspoon of turmeric with ginger slices in hot water, then strain and sip. It's warming, comforting, and great for those cold evenings when your body just needs to relax. Seniors say it helps them unwind while also supporting their health. Turmeric also works beautifully with beans and lentils. These are already excellent for diabetes because of their fiber and protein. Add turmeric to a pot of lentil soup or bean stew, and suddenly you have a meal that fills you up, steadies your sugar, and tastes incredible. And don't forget rice. Many seniors love rice but fear the sugar spikes. Cooking brown rice with a pinch of turmeric not only adds color but makes it more diabetes-friendly when paired with lean protein and vegetables. A golden plate that looks as good as it is healthy. Even snacks can benefit. Mix a little turmeric into plain popcorn for a golden, savory treat. It feels indulgent, but it's actually a smart choice for steady blood sugar. Imagine watching your favorite TV show with a bowl of popcorn that doesn't leave you guilty afterward. What makes turmeric so special is not just its power, but its accessibility. It's cheap, available everywhere, and easy to store. No complicated recipes, no expensive supplements. Just a jar in your spice cabinet ready to help you every single day. So the next time you feel frustrated about diabetes, remember this golden ally waiting quietly in your kitchen. Don't underestimate it. A small change today could mean steadier mornings, calmer nights, and more freedom to enjoy life without the constant fear of sugar spikes. Turmeric isn't about replacing your doctor. It's about working with your body, not against it. It's about giving yourself the gift of support, healing, and hope. And when you see that golden color on your plate, let it remind you, you're stronger than diabetes, and every choice you make matters. That's why I believe turmeric isn't just a spice, it's a daily act of courage. For seniors who want to feel steady, strong, and alive again, this golden powder is more than food. It's hope served on a plate. Have you ever noticed how the simplest things in your kitchen often hold the biggest secrets? Sometimes the answer isn't a new medicine or a fancy diet, but something sitting right there on your table. For seniors with diabetes, every choice matters. And there's one tiny spice that can make a huge difference when paired with the right foods. That spice is black pepper. Most people think of it only as a way to add flavor, but for those fighting sugar spikes, it's so much more. Black pepper has a natural compound called piperine that makes your body absorb nutrients better. And here's the amazing part. When combined with turmeric, it can make its power 10 times stronger. That's why doctors and nutritionists are paying close attention. Think of it like this. Turmeric is the golden key, but black pepper is the lock that lets it open the door. Without pepper, much of turmeric's strength slips away. But with pepper, your body grabs onto it and uses it where it's needed most. Seniors who start adding this duo to their meals often say they finally feel a real difference. What makes black pepper so perfect is how easy it is to use. You don't need to cook anything fancy. Just a little twist of the grinder on your food, and you've already boosted your body's defense system. Isn't it incredible how something so small can have such a big effect? One of the best ways to use black pepper is on eggs. Imagine a warm breakfast of scrambled eggs with a sprinkle of pepper on top. Add a little turmeric, and suddenly you've got a meal that supports your blood sugar, eases inflammation, and tastes amazing. It's comfort food with a hidden purpose. Seniors often worry about bland food when trying to eat healthy, but pepper changes that. It brings flavor to vegetables, soups, meats, and even snacks. You don't have to give up taste to take care of yourself. In fact, your meals become richer and more satisfying. That means less craving for the wrong foods later. A great trick is to add black pepper to roasted chicken. Rub the chicken with olive oil, turmeric and black pepper before baking. The smell fills the house, and when you sit down to eat, you know you're not just feeding your hunger, you're feeding your health. And don't forget soups. Seniors love a warm bowl of soup on a cool evening. Toss in some carrots, celery, a pinch of turmeric and black pepper, and suddenly you've got a bowl that comforts your soul and steadies your sugar. It's medicine in disguise, served with a spoon. Black pepper also works beautifully with vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and green beans. Steam them lightly, drizzle olive oil, and season with turmeric and black pepper. It's a dish that feels gourmet, but is simple enough to make any night of the week. One powerful thing about pepper is that it helps your body stay sharp. Seniors often talk about brain fog, forgetting things or feeling cloudy. Piperine, the compound in pepper, has been linked to better brain health. So while you're protecting your sugar, you're also protecting your memory. For many seniors, digestion is another daily struggle. Pepper can help here too. It wakes up your digestive system, making it easier to process food and avoid that heavy, sluggish feeling after meals. Less strain on digestion means steadier sugar and more energy for the day. Even simple snacks become healthier with black pepper. Sprinkle some on cottage cheese with cucumber slices, or add it to avocado toast. These easy bites keep you full, steady your sugar, and give you the joy of eating something tasty without guilt. One of my favorite ideas is mixing pepper into lentil or bean dishes. Beans are already a diabetic-friendly food, and when you add turmeric and black pepper, you've created a powerhouse meal. It fills you up, keeps you steady, and supports your body all day long. Seniors who use pepper daily often say it changes their outlook. They no longer see healthy eating as punishment. Instead, they see it as empowerment. Each twist of the grinder is a step toward freedom from sugar worries. That mental shift is as powerful as the spice itself. Another benefit is circulation. Many diabetics deal with numbness in their feet or tingling in their hands. Pepper helps blood flow more freely, supporting those small vessels that often get damaged over time. It's like opening the pathways so your body feels alive again. Even something as simple as popcorn can become a tool for your health. Pop plain kernels, sprinkle with turmeric and black pepper, and you've got a golden savory snack that won't spike your sugar. Seniors love this because it feels indulgent, but is actually smart eating. Black pepper also blends beautifully with fish. Season salmon with turmeric, black pepper, and a squeeze of lemon before baking. The result is a meal that looks like it belongs in a restaurant, but works hard for your sugar control behind the scenes. It's important to remember that pepper is not just for taste, it's for teamwork. On its own, it's good, but when paired with turmeric, it's unstoppable. That duo becomes one of the most powerful natural supports a diabetic senior can add to daily life. Now let's talk recipes, because it's one thing to hear about these spices, but another to taste them in your own kitchen. And I promise you, these are so simple that anyone can do them. Here's the first: golden roasted vegetables. Take carrots, zucchini, and cauliflower. Drizzle with olive oil, then sprinkle turmeric and black pepper. Roast until tender. When you take that first bite, you'll feel the warmth of the spices and know you're giving your body what it needs. The second is golden milk with a twist. Warm a cup of almond milk, stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of cinnamon, and just a dash of black pepper. Sip it slowly before bed. It calms the body, steadies your sugar, and leaves you feeling cared for. It's not just a drink, it's comfort in a cup. And before we finish, I don't want you to stop here. I'm leaving another video on the screen right now that goes even deeper into helping you calm dangerous sugar spikes. It's full of simple tips you can start using today, just like the ones we talked about here. Click and watch it next. I'll be waiting for you there.